All right, so welcome back to Pope Does PLTW. In today's episode, what we're going to be looking at is we're going to be looking at Activity 7.2, Section Views, and we're going to do a section view drawing of the Arbor Press base, which is the last part of Activity 7.2. Remember that I'm going to get things started, and then it's going to be up to you guys to finish the drawing. So here we go. I'm going to go to base, and I'm going to grab the Arbor Press base, hit open, and the scale right now is 1:1. That's a little too big for our liking, so we're going to drop that down to 1/2. And I'm going to bring in the front view, the top view, and that's going to be, we'll bring in the right side view as well. Nope, don't want that one. So we're going to bring in the right side view, even though that looks pretty similar. So we may need it for some things later. So I'm going to hit OK, and I get this outline. Now notice you have a whole bunch of hidden lines here in the front view and a bunch of hidden lines here in the right side view. So this calls for a section view again. So I'm going to go up here and I'm going to click on section, and I want to section the top view. So go ahead and find your center line and draw a line through that. And I'm going to right click continue, and that is going to generate the section view. And I'll move it out here, and I want this a little bit larger. So I'm going to go 1 to 1 and bring that one over. Now we can move it later if we want to. Now a couple things about this. View identifier, A, because that's my first one that I've done. Section depth, we want it as full. And so we'll bring it over and hit OK. So it says section A, scale 1:1. So notice how it shows both of our holes here in detail. So the next thing I'm going to do is go to annotate. And I want my hole and thread note here for this small circle. So I'm going to drag that out. And it's going to be a diameter of 0.26 and a depth of 0.56. Now the other thing I want here is I want the radius of this cutout. So drag that over, and there's the radius. And notice how I don't have a hole note on this hole. So I'm going to do the hole note really right here, and I'm going to drag this over because this is on the side of the part, and this is really the best view to get that particular hole. Then I'm going to dimension this depth here on the section view and bring that down, actually, because we don't want it inside of the part, but there's really no way around that. So I'm just going to bring this down here to the open area, and I'm going to hit OK. So there's the major components of this particular section view of the Arbor Press. So once again, you will need to complete the drawing with an ISO view, title block template, and the rest of the features dimensioned. Go ahead and use datum dimensioning for this one, and do not dimension to hidden lines. As always, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe so you don't miss any videos.